Where did you go to law school, if you don't mind me asking?
Glendale University College of Law. It was on Glendale between Wilson and California.
That's the building. Remember, we were looking at buying.
Yeah, they closed down. They sold the
Yeah, it
building.
is.
Yeah, I love that building.
It's a great building.
Beautiful building.
It's a great building inside and out. A lot of sleepless nights, and I was looking for the fastest and cheapest way to get the job done, and they gave me what I wanted. So
See, it goes to show you that, like, I see so many parents and, like, teenagers who are under pressure, struggling. I need to get into this school and that school, and at the end of the day, does it matter whether you graduated from Glendale Law School or whatever? Let's say some prestigious, law school.
It does, in a sense. You have to know what you want to do after law school. If you want to hang up your shingle, so to speak, and have your own firm, it really doesn't matter where you go or where you went. But if you want to go into corporate, where you're working 80 hours a week, then they do look at where you went to school because the alumni factor. But I mean, for me, I knew I wanted to do my own thing from day one, so it really didn't matter where I went to. It was the fastest and cheapest way done.
Yeah, because if you have the network and know what you're doing, at that point you open up your own firm. People will come to you for the name recognition, the branding, and obviously the knowledge. Mm-hmm. So I get what it's a double-edged sword kind of thing. If you're into the corporate world, hey, go to the UCs, the private schools, whatever they are, where it'll look nice on your resume because you'll be the good employee that you're supposed to be. Mm-hmm. But if you're looking to open up your own firm, if you know what you're doing, don't even worry about the university that's backing your name, because your name is what's important.
Absolutely. That's who you are.
And I think in today's environment, probably law degree is probably the most versatile degree to have, where you can do so many different things with it. You don't have to practice law necessarily.
Absolutely. It changes the way you think. It takes the cobwebs out of your brain, so to speak.
Yeah.
Law school doesn't teach you law per se. It teaches you how to analyze. Law changes on a daily basis, where law school creates that analytical thinking where you look 5 steps, 10 steps down the line to analyze any given situation. That's what it does. I mean, we've had laws change midway through a quarter where we studied it one way and then we were tested on it a different way. Law changes. It's how you analyze it. That's what they teach you.
And how do they teach you that? What's their method of teaching that?
It's the Socratic method. That's what law school does. They won't give you a straight answer. They'll just ask you a question. With your answer, you will answer your own question.
To make you think for yourself, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I don't understand how that works. What do you mean they'll ask you a question with
so
your...
So you ask me a question.
Okay.
And I'll ask you a different question, right?
Okay.
Which will in turn make you answer that question. That question will give you the answer to your question.
Oh my God. All right. So it's
not a lecture.
Okay, bring up an example, let's say, with cars.
I mean, I can't give you an example with cars. Nothing's coming in my mind.
Okay,
right now.
I'll ask you a question. What's your favorite car?
Daily? Or just... Sorry, I'm very analytical when it comes to shit like this.
All right, maybe he's not the right candidate.
So I think...
Okay, let's call it a Porsche.
This is the Socrates way.
All right, no. Call it... Okay, Porsche. You can say, what, GT3, GT2, 911?
Do you like it for the speed or?
No, I like it because it's one of those cars where, in my opinion, I think it's a timeless vehicle. It's a vehicle that, besides a certain time period in the 90s where they put that stupid eyelid on the 911s, which I'm not a big fan of, it's a timeless car. Armand gave me a look, though.
Which eyelid?
Oh, the 911s, I forgot which body it was, where the 911s had that little eyelid that came in the front of the circle lights.
No, the 996.
996. That's hideous. Yeah. Hideous. It went from 911 to a Boxster.
What year was the 996?
99 through...
Was it the up 99? And down? Where it had like the what do you call it? The retractable?
No. The retractable lights were from the 80s. It was I think, yeah, it was like probably late 90s to early 2000s.
2000.
Yeah, Levick will probably know if Levick's watching it, but it had that little eyelid right in the front.
It's 98 through
99. 99 through 2000.
98 through 2006.
Yeah, and they had two years of it. They had two versions of it. They had version 1, and then they had version 2 of it. But that's